At Together, we're building a movement that galvanizes communities, empowers young people, and ultimately puts an end to youth homelessness. This work can't be done and shouldn't be done unless we all have the aligned vision that we can solve this problem of youth homelessness.
1440 Pine, we have 40 units of permanent supportive housing for youth ages 18 to 24 that are exiting homelessness or exiting the foster care system. So this is our lobby. Here's the front desk. As you can see, we have a calendar that lists all of the groups and events that are happening within the month. Here is sort of our communal space. We have a TV, we have board games, a lot of books for tenants to read. They each have their own mailboxes. Then we have these case management rooms over here, or small meeting rooms. So we have a doctor that comes out and we'll meet with tenants in one of these rooms. Case management meetings take place in this. Also, if tenants just need a quiet place to do schoolwork or use the telephone, they're welcome to these rooms as well. So we designed this building to engage tenants in community. And so we have coffee down here, microwave. So oftentimes tenants will come in the morning, check in with staff, make themselves some coffee, heat up a breakfast burrito. So it's a really great opportunity to engage with the tenants.
So Together has 5 core values that guide all of our work. The first value focuses on relationships because everything that we do is based on relationships. Without strong working relationships, we can't get this work done.
When we look at our housing continuum, we look at housing first, not housing only. And so this philosophy really embodies that the first step in someone's journey to stability is working on getting that safe and stable housing. And from there, then someone has the ability to really focus on those future goals that they're working towards.
We do a lot of life skills groups. This is our kitchen that will soon to be a social enterprise, but we're gonna do cooking groups in here, really focusing on healthy meals.
So the next value focuses on resiliency. And the reason this is so important is that people have to overcome a lot. Just walking through the doors is a challenge. And then doing the work to become self-sufficient after facing so many challenges and hardships, the resiliency is what we really have to celebrate in our program participants, in staff, in all the work that we do.
And so everything we do is about how do we make sure that it's the lightest progressive touch for a young person, whether they're part of the foster care system, that we're ensuring that they're not exiting from that system into homelessness.
All right, so this is our group room or classroom space. So within the permanent supportive housing model, there's no requirement to participate in services, so we incentivize it. So each time a tenant meets with a case manager or attends a group or fills out a job application, enrolls in school, they're given points, and then they're able to come here and shop with their points. So we have a variety of hygiene items, art supplies, cleaning products, toilet paper, paper towels. We also have a little food pantry here, clothes. So we try to do groups at least daily, and the groups are based on the needs of the tenants at the time. So we'll do a budgeting group or 1 week, and then apartment searching group the next week.
Housing is the answer to solving youth homelessness. We're trying to influence as many policies at the local, state, federal level as possible to allow young people to have access to housing, safe, stable, secure housing, so that they can build self-sufficient lives from the ground up.
Another huge and fundamental approach of how we do this work is trauma-informed care. And so that's really looking at the experiences that have happened to someone instead of looking at what's wrong with someone. So really looking at a holistic approach to how experiences in someone's life may create a trauma response to something. And we want to work to make sure that we are doing our best to prevent re-traumatization in our programs.
Trauma-informed care is something that's very important to us that we practice every day. And so you can see that we have very high ceilings, a lot of lighting. We have got wider hallways. There's mirrors around so that you can see who's coming and see who's going, so there's not a lot of surprises. And then this is where we do a lot of our groups. And we have a lot of artists, so we do a lot of art. We'll also do like movie nights in here. Tenants will put on a movie night and we'll use the projector and watch Frozen or something down here and make popcorn. So a really great time for the tenants to engage and feel that community support. We also did our vaccine clinic in here. We also have bikes that tenants are welcome to check out or buy with their points.
Without diverse perspectives, diverse experiences, we're working in a vacuum, and that's not good for anyone. We want to make sure that this work matters and is impactful and life-changing for as many people as possible.
So there's a laundry room on each floor. We do have laundry hours, but tenants are welcome to come in here and do their laundry. We also provide laundry pods in the point store, so if they need some detergent, they can come and get that. So this is a typical studio apartment. So a couple chairs, a table, a bed, made sure that there's a lot of storage and drawers. The kitchen, they've got a microwave, a 2-burner stove, a mini refrigerator and a freezer. So when we do cooking classes in the kitchen, we'll keep in mind what they have to work with so that the meals that we're making, they can also make when they go back to their units. Each unit has its own cooling and heating system so that the tenants can adjust to whatever makes them most comfortable. All right, so this is our courtyard space. We do a lot of groups out here in the summer. We've got some gardeners, so we'll fill in all of these places with flowers. We have a grill, so tenants will go through a little bit of a grill safety class, and then they're able to rent out the grill. So we'll do barbecues out here. We have a fire pit and a greenhouse where we can grow our own vegetables, and the tenants really seem to enjoy that. Some pods over here for relaxing. We do put lights up, so it's really cool in the summer, and it's really nice for the tenants to be able to get some fresh air and hang out here. So in the beginning of the opening of this building, we formed a tenant association. So we've got 6 tenants that live in the building that meet weekly with myself and the transition specialists and talk about what's going on in the building and what's going on in the community. One of the values is to be good neighbors and be a real positive part of the community. So we have done cleanup days where we've had 20 plus tenants and some members of the community walk downtown Boulder and pick up trash. The tenants will make outreach bags for our outreach coordinator to take out with them. So just really trying to be inclusive and be part of this neighborhood and part of the community.
Our last value focuses on youth voice. It's important for people to be able to advocate for themselves and important for them to be able to speak up in a local setting, in our programs at the state level. We try to build out as much space as possible for youth to be able to speak for themselves. It's not our job to speak on behalf of young people. It's our job to move out of the way and let them speak on their own behalf.
With positive youth development, youth voice shapes everything. So it shapes our programming, our policies, and our practices. And so really making sure that we are elevating the young person's experience and bringing that to the forefront in everything that we do and highlighting their work. We're here to support, but it's the young people that are moving forward and working towards success in their lives.
Because nobody does it alone. We can only do it if we work together.